Kate Miller, and I'm one of the founding members of Parents United for Pharmaceutical Safety and Accountability, and I have no financial conflict. My son's name was Cody. He was our only child, and he died from suicide in 2007 while taking the drug Singulair. I stand here once again and plead my case. Why this drug should be relabeled or taken from the market for pediatric use. Cody was on the medication for 17 days. Days in which his behavior changed dramatically. Days which I had no time to understand he was having an adverse reaction to his allergy medication. Why? Because we were unaware it was even a possibility. I read all the material that was given to me with the prescription, nothing there to worry about. His pediatrician was certain it was safe and effective. I asked because that is what I do. It did me no good. The fact that depression had been added to the label 4 months prior to Cody being prescribed this drug, the doctor knew nothing about it, had no words of warning, and the patient medication information sheet had no warnings either. It's infuriating that I'm back here 12 years later. I can tell you as the mother of that child, I would never have given him a drug with side effects of that nature for a seasonal allergy. And at the very least, I should have had all the information about the possible risk in my hand so I could make an informed decision. I'm an intelligent person. That did not happen. I felt ill-informed. What has been done about this situation happening over and over again? Nothing of any significance. This shows you. The strongest warnings are needed. It will hold the hands of the physicians to the fire. It will make them take notice. They will give the information to these people. Our grassroots campaign began after our loss. I have had private meetings with key members of the FDA. My representative, Kirsten Gillibrand, in 2008, after the announcement of the Risk Communication Safety Review of Singulair, I spoke at the Risk Advisory meeting in 2011 about the changes in labeling and dissemination of emerging side effects and preventing the lag that cost our child his life. It has not helped. Children are still dying and being harmed mentally. This drug needs a strong warning because this is a consumer safety issue. People, especially parents, need to know what they are dispensing and all the possible dangers and risk. We submitted a public comment with our recommendations for the safe use of Montelukast. I hope you've read it. The FDA is quick in acting on things like the vaping thing going on and monumental recalls for romaine lettuce. Yes, they're important, but why not this drug? I ask you, why wasn't the media notified that the Pediatric Advisory Committee was reviewing this once again? Why not a post-marketing safety trial? Look at the drug thoroughly, find the science. These outcries warrant a serious label. I ask once again, why is this taking so long? So many have died, and it's so sick from this drug. Children are suffering daily from the lack of this proper warning. This drug has a distinct neuropsychiatric effect on a population of people, and it cannot be denied. For some, like my family, my small family, it was catastrophic. My child died from a drug that I thought would help him through allergy season so he could play football. He didn't even make it to allergy season. He didn't make it to his 16th birthday. My son would be 28 years old next week. I've been in this fight since 2007, and it's astounding that I find myself here once again, because it takes courage for these people to come forward. I look around the room and I see all the parents whom are here because they've witnessed these terrible side effects, and they again had no idea what they were up against. I call them the mother warriors because they are doing a better job at an awareness campaign than the FDA. A dear friend said to me, Kate Miller, you were the shot that was heard around the world. These mothers are a strong voice, forming awareness groups, offering support, and all the information they can safely provide But sadly, it should have been the FDA. It's time to do your jobs. The advisory panel needs to be our voice, not an echo, but a strong voice. Let it be known, this drug has the capability to damage children's brains. There's no worse feeling in the world than knowing and trying to ease your child's suffering. You unknowingly poisoned him and were destroying his mind. No child, no parent needs to suffer like this, because when your child suffers, your entire family suffers, and you cannot get back that loss of time. I will close in saying that the children who lost their life to these ongoing side effects from Singulair didn't give up the fight, as it was a fight they weren't aware they were in. Jacob, AJ, Leonji, Andrew, Sarah, those were the names that were given to me the minute I reported and it went out onto the media. People are unaware until sometimes they see it up on the TV screen. It is not this setting. It is a private setting. It is hell for these parents, and they need to have the warning. And I'm sorry if I ran over, because this needs to be done. Thank you very much.